Hey, hello from the treehouse once again. I have to tell you, this has become really enjoyable because it is kind of an escape from the sounds of homeschooling, which is happening back over there. And often homeschooling comes with a lot of complaining and whining at times. It's awesome, but it's very challenging. And when I leave to the treehouse, all becomes quiet and still. So I'm excited to share a thought with you. This Easter could be the most meaningful ever. It is going to be the greatest digital Easter ever, too, with everyone streaming things. But we could get lost in turning Easter into just another hour of Netflix that's easily forgotten, just another show that comes and goes, and you're trying to hush your family to be quiet during the service online. That would be the negative. But there's great hope in this being the most positive Easter ever and most memorable for sure for your family. The meaning of Easter, truly, when you get down to it, is that people were surprised by life where they thought there was going to be death. In whichever gospel account you read it in, the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Jesus' followers were showing up at a tomb and they thought they were going to find death, and it was empty. And all of a sudden they were surprised by life and hope. And they were in a time of grieving. So the parallel to today is that we are all in a time of grieving. We've experienced so much loss. There is great loss of life. There may be more. There's loss of our schedules, our freedom, our jobs, our finances, the normal ways in which we even shop, or where you can drive or walk and enjoy life. We have experienced a lot of loss, and we are grieving. And Easter is set up to be a time of remembering a great joy of being surprised by life in the time of grieving. And so this Easter, I am really looking forward to the fact that families will be home, and maybe we'll have these quiet, intimate moments where we drop the big production. You're not getting dressed up to go somewhere and hopefully end up with a cute Easter picture of your family matching. But that may be in our backyards or in the stillness of our living rooms while we watch a service. There can be these intimate moments with your family being surprised by the joy of life when we're experiencing so much grief all around us. That there is joy amongst this grief. There is hope that God offers us in the life of Jesus that is more meaningful this year than ever. We can be surprised by light in the darkness, and our hope is that you just get this meaningful, deep, intimate Easter that doesn't turn into another Netflix hour. We want to, there's so many great ideas. Just Google cool ideas to do Easter at home, and you will get so many beyond just the eggs. Maybe there are curious ways for you to show your family what it is to be surprised by light in the darkness. Ways that you can show your family what it's like to be surprised by life where you thought there was going to be death or sadness. Surprised by joy. And that is remembering what Easter was truly about. We are going to give so many ideas this week. We have so many families that are chiming in with great ideas to make Easter intimate and at home with your family. So we pray that this historic Easter also becomes one of the most memorable and most powerful Easters for you. It's unlikely. And Jesus showed up to the most unlikely people in the most unlikely of ways and surprised them with hope in the midst of grief, life in the midst of death, light in the midst of darkness. And may we all seize that opportunity this year to have that time with our families, making this the greatest Easter ever. Not just the greatest digital Easter ever, but the most intimate Easter ever. So we'll have lots of ideas to Uncommon Good, but just even Google them with your wherever you want to search. Find ways to make this Easter intimate between you and God, and maybe He wants to whisper into your heart that there's a more personal hope than you would have gotten in a big production of Easter this year. A more personal whisper of God straight into your heart, saying that you are loved and there's a better tomorrow, and God is saying, lean into me. and let us look forward to the future to come together. So God bless. Happy Easter. Please, we're going to be sending out more of these, but we want to give out great ideas for families too. So the email for Uncommon Good and some of our stuff on social media will be giving out more great ideas to have a great Easter at home, whether alone or with your family, whether you're wearing masks or whether you're in the confines of your living room or your backyard. This will be the greatest, most memorable Easter ever, and we pray you make it that way. All right, God bless. Talk to you soon.